Hi Libra, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do a weekly reading for May 17th through May 23rd. All right, so I'm definitely recovering from something for the last, I don't know, about a week. So my energy is definitely a little bit on the lower side, so if I seem a little quiet, that is why. All right, so let's see here. We're gonna take a look at emotions this week, okay? So how somebody is emotionally inspired by you, what their fearful emotions are, and also what is the #1 emotional topic that needs to be addressed or needs to be discussed, okay? So I'm using the Muse deck right here, which is beautiful. I don't have the box with me right this second, but it's a different type of deck. It's really different and beautiful. Also using the Romance Angels cards here. Okay. All right, we're all set. We'll see what's coming up for you, Libra. All right. So let's start right here. What do we have? This is interesting. This has come up a couple of times in this spot. So this is the row for what this person is emotionally inspired by with you. All right. So it's religious factors. It says your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So you might be inspiring this person on a spiritual journey. You might be inspirational to this person in a way where tradition is very highlighted in some way. You might be dealing with somebody or involved with somebody that, you know, is very religious in some way. All right, so let's see what we have. All right, we have the Tower. So there might have been something that you said or that you did. You might know about it. You might not know about it. All right. But I feel like whatever this was, it was unexpected to this person. Okay. This person was unexpectedly impacted. And, you know, whether they realize it or not, I feel like they were inspired in some way. They might have been inspired by your actions or your words in some way. We'll take a look at that in a minute. And then we've got 7 of Inspiration, which is 7 of Wands. So what might have happened here, okay, is this person might not have shown that they were inspired by what you did or what you said, okay? They could have taken the opposite stance. They could have dug their heels in. They could have been very defensive. Okay, they might be defending their traditional values. They might be defending themselves in some way, but at the same time, they're inspired. They're inspired emotionally. I feel like you did touch this person in a very emotional way, in some way here. So let's see, let's clarify the Tower here. We've got the 5 of Materials, which is the 5 of Pentacles. So part of the reason this person is emotionally inspired by you is because they miss you, okay? They miss you in some way. I feel like you might not be with this person right now, or you might be in some type of separation. You might have left them. They might have left you. okay, because of this Tower moment. Whatever the Tower moment was for you, you know, and again, somebody in this scenario, it hit them in an unexpected way, okay? And I do feel like they miss your presence in the physical world, okay? And I feel like they also lost something because of this. And I feel like whatever they lost, they might be realizing needed to go or needs to go. And it might be difficult for them, okay? You know, with this card here, that card can be saying that there are two paths for this person, maybe a more traditional route, maybe a more spiritual route. What this person might be defending or might be digging their heels in on is possibly a more traditional path. When the Tower was saying that this person needs to go in a more spiritual path, let's clarify. 7 of Wands. We have the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, so the 6 of Pentacles traditionally, right, is about give and take. And it can be give and take to 2 people. So this person might be digging in their heels, giving to something that their heart doesn't want to give to anymore. And it doesn't have to be another person. It can be, you know, something with work or career. It could be to family in some way. It could be to friends. This person is giving to something that they know their heart is not into. All right? And something happened here. Something was said, something was done. You know, you might have had the universe on your side if this was you that did this. You know, and because they miss you, they're emotionally inspired by you at the same time. So what about fearful emotions here? Fearful emotions. All right, heart-to-heart conversation. This person is fearful of this, okay? It says, honestly discuss your feelings with each other, okay? This person might not be at the point where they're ready to honestly have a heart-to-heart conversation. I feel like you did touch their heart in some way, significantly. But, you know, when we have the 6 of Pentacles, Pentacles are about what's going on in the physical world. This person might be prioritizing, you know, what's going on right now in their physical world, what they feel they practically, in a practical way or a logical way, what they need to give to. Okay, they're not prioritizing what their heart wants, is what it feels like to me. All right, so let's take a look. Let's take a look at this. Heart-to-heart conversation. We have 9 of Wands. This person is maybe very suspicious or very cautious when it comes to talking to you. Whatever this Tower was, I feel like they went through a lot because of it, okay? That might not have been easy for them. All right, it could have been that it wasn't easy because there were other people involved. There's something else this person is very focused on. You know, they might feel like they got a little, like they're wounded. They can be emotionally inspired and wounded at the same time by something that might have happened. And now their biggest fear is to honestly discuss it. Because to honestly discuss it means that they have to be open in their heart to have a heart-to-heart conversation. This person doesn't feel quite ready to do that. Let's see, what do we have here? 5 of Wands, which is the 5 of inspiration. So the reason that this person, I feel like, isn't quite ready to have this heart-to-heart conversation, or why they're fearful, is because they don't know what you're going to say. They don't know what you're going to say. Okay? And that's scary because their heart is involved. Their heart is involved. Why is this person cautious? We have the Three of Inspiration, the Three of Wands. Okay, this person definitely has certain expectations when it comes to you. Maybe it feels that way right now, maybe it doesn't. But they do have certain expectations. I feel like they intend to do this at some point. You know, sometimes when somebody intends to do this, or they have every intention of having that heart-to-heart conversation, the longer things go on with no conversation, the harder this gets. But I feel like that is their expectation. That's why I feel like they're being cautious of their wounds. Five of Wands here. And then we have Eight of Cups. So the reason that they really don't know quite where they stand with you or how you would react to possibly them reaching out to have this heart-to-heart conversation is because, and I'm feeling for some reason it was them. They walked away from some really intense feelings that they had for you. Okay, and that is so difficult, right? That is so difficult to, you know, to truly walk away from somebody that you have these intense emotions for. That's where the fear is for this person. They don't really know where you stand on whatever issue the two of you had. And I feel like it might have been big for some of you with that Tower there. So what's the number one topic that needs to be discussed or addressed? Soulmate. Did you feel like you were a soulmate to this person, or did you know that this person was a soulmate to you? It says, yes, this is your soulmate. Okay? You know, you might not have put that label on it, but I feel like both of you at some point felt or said that this was a special type of connection, a special relationship, something that neither one of you had experienced before. So let's see, we've got the Queen of Voices, which is the Queen of Swords, which is Libra. So I feel like what needs to be discussed is possibly your role in what happened. Okay? You might feel a need to have a discussion. You know, Queen of Swords, you could have, this could be a situation where in some way you both walked away. You know, Queen of Swords, you know, will cut something off that tries to get into her heart. So, but we're talking about what the number one topic is that needs to be addressed, and you are coming up. So I feel like your role in this is pretty significant. What else do we have here? We have the Ten of Inspiration, which is the Ten of Wands. Okay, so I feel like the connection with you, possibly a soulmate or a real soul connection, has been an extreme burden to this person. It might be a burden to you as well. But nothing can be a burden unless you care about it significantly. So let's clarify the Queen of Swords. We've got the Seven of Emotions, which is the Seven of Cups. So this person might, the Seven of Cups can be about dreams, about fantasy. You might have been or still are a fantasy to this person, a dream in some way. The two of you might be experiencing each other in dream state right now. The Seven of Cups is about choices as well. All right, so what needs to be addressed and discussed is a choice that you might have made, okay, that might have caused a tower moment along the way here in some way. That's causing your person to miss you. You might be missing them as well. What is this Ten of Wands? We have the Six of Wands. The burden that both of you carry is the fact that you both saw this huge potential here. There was potential here. Okay, you might have seen a potential mate for life, a potential husband or wife. And that's a heavy burden to carry. Especially, you know, this is the fear, is the heart-to-heart conversation, because somebody feels like you may not be receptive to that. Or it could be that you feel like they will not be receptive to that. All right, so let's get one final message for Libra. Let's see. What do we have? We have the Queen of Materials, which is the Queen of Pentacles. And then what do we have here? Raw intention. So it's like the answer to this, okay, is pretty simple to, I feel like, a complicated situation for a lot of you. What is your raw intention here? They might be looking at what their intention towards you is. You know, something, a raw intention is truly about what is authentic to you. What is authentic to them? It's like getting underneath all the layers to what our raw intention is, what we authentically want in the physical world. But when the fear, the greatest emotional fear here is a heart-to-heart conversation, it's hard to get to this if this is the fear. But once we get through this, I feel like we get to the raw intention, the authentic intention here that we had with each other. Okay? All right, Libra, that is what I have for you. If you are looking for a deeper, more personal reading, you can certainly reach out to me. If not, no worries. I will talk to you next time. All right, thanks so much. Bye.